That's a gamer move right there.
Bit of a warrior right now. Did not want to take the PTO off yesterday.
Okay. Well, you know, that sounds like an opportunity for CAUP to me. So.
CAUP was here bright and early at 9 a.m. I don't know who housed Robert. He's about an hour and a half away.
But it was not the most ideal start for CAUP. We'll see. DI's in on the forward throw, so he didn't get hit by the dash attack. And mostly we're just seeing that damage building, you know, trying to make it so Peach doesn't get back to the ground. Marth getting a lot of damage, specifically off keeping Peach in the air.
Once you're airborne, you can create your own wall as far as just fairing Peach, up-airing, sharking the character until you yourself feel like dropping it.
Yeah, for sure.
It's all up to Marth at that point.
Definitely the most advantageous space for Marth there.
Actually, I might call that the ledge. I think Marth guarding ledge versus Peach might be as terrifying as it gets.
That's understandable because that's like the May guide, right?
It's like the ledge trap.
Yeah, you don't need to stop them from getting to the ledge. You just need to stop them from getting on stage.
Yeah, if Peach is on ledge, the situation at all points should still be controlled by the Marth player.
Now, one thing that from talking to CAUP, I've heard specifically about a struggle is that Grab is very good at dealing with the turnips.
There are some Peach players, such as Wally, that are opting to just think that turnip is not as good. You lose dash attack, you lose down smash, you lose a lot of the options that can push Marth away from you. And if the turnip is shielded and you come off bad, you will just get grabbed and juggled at that point.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Yeah, and it's just like Grab, or Marth in general, if you know what to do with the turnips, like, I don't think it's ever just, unless they pull a Stitch, you're ever really just like in a checkmate scenario, you know? Like, it's never just gonna outright beat everything that you have.
You're always a little gambler.
At least that's the kind of stuff I've heard from Rishi, you know, living with our brothers with Lod. Really knows how to deal with turnips. Oh,
unfortunate sub 7.
That's the second reversal too. Because CAUP lost his first stock to that weird up B bounce.
You'd be a bit disparaged at this point, seeing the only times CAUP has pulled out the turnips, they have not been successful.
No, they have not been doing it. Was that power shield?
That was a power shield on the turnip. And at that point, you're stuck there with your bare hands, a distance away from Marth, trying to get in on the fair.
Yeah.
And he's playing medieval times, stabbing you.
Yeah, the power shield is actually like really easy to do too if they do it from float. Because you get that extra height. It's kind of like Marth power shielding Falco laser.
It bounces a little upwards. You get the dash under, get at least the grab, or the mix-up on the dash back after your initial dash forward.
No, it's a good spot to be power shielding the turnip. You can't overuse it, of course. Peach has things she can do against it. But no, it's not bad at all.
And I think, unfortunately, this will still be a best of 3. So CAUP will have to tighten up.
Yeah.
Last time I saw them play the Dreamland game, that was a 3-stock. I don't know if CAUP has thought much about his sets or his stages with regards to Marth or especially Grab.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what we'll see here, but this is a CAUP characteristic. Going under the stage is Peach.
There's no reason to do it. But doing it anyways.
Once a stream, you'll always catch it. Sometimes it's been to the detriment.
I could see that. There it is. Up throw is
it was a struggle last stock, but 220 is not a bad place to live to.
Yeah, I mean, the problem was it was from like 120 to 220. He didn't deal any damage.
There was no output.
It was just survival. So I don't know. That looked pretty good for Grab. I'm not gonna lie. I think CAUP can bring it back, but I appreciate that he's taking the time to do some thinking here because clearly some part of the game plan needs to change. It seems like the edge guarding was kind of where it was not terribly clean. Grab got a lot of his mileage off reversals, and it's like you can just kill Marth there, you know? Like I've seen Peach edge guard Marth. She can do it.
She can do it if you want to play like Ryo Beat maybe.
Yeah, it's the Ryo Beat edge guards.
But the initial standards that Armado was setting don't always work, like just the float turnip now.
No,
So there
absolutely
are so many more different options as far as Marth recovery these days. And to get tagged by up B as Peach, especially in situations where you're already at 80 or 90, it puts you so far away from the Marth that they will certainly recover after you have been tagged by the up B the first time.
Yeah. So one thing that, you know, I think both of the times that CAUP got reversal and getting tagged by that up B, from the one Armada lesson I watched on Peach Marth, he did with Pelipper, it was just grabbing the ledge a little bit later. You actually kind of need to put that timing in to grab the ledge because Peach can't refresh as easily as other characters. So
you have to just wait it out.
Yeah, and that invincibility is very important.
and then once you're waiting it out, the Marth is incentivized to sometimes up B early.
Yeah, and then you get the punish there. So you
curve the up B and you get it before Peach can grab the ledge. She's waited,
yeah.
And now she's trying to bully you on ledge, but you have the very mediocre ledge dash and also just fair off the ledge.
Exactly. Yeah. So, I mean, you know, this is just why Melee's such a hard game sometimes. These little micro situations can lead to, like, you know, 2 or 3 stock differences. Like, who knows? If CAUP hits those edge guards, that could have been a completely different game last game. And if CAUP starts hitting these edge guards right now, it could be a completely different game these next 3 stars.
And you see CAUP is trying to both jab and he's trying to catch grab with both jab and down tilt. And those situations aren't quite available to you when you're one at a deficit and Marth is away from you. Those are usually things that you could set up after you have made Marth move with a turnip. Like Marth has to give space a little bit for you to try and down tilt him. Otherwise, every time you down tilt, you will be stuck in the lag by the time he's dashed back and you will be punished.
Sure.
Which you consistently see from Robert here.
Yeah. It's nice that we get the repeated example right in front of us.
He keeps trying for it. And
it's like he's helping us teach the class or something.
And it hurts too because the student has finally taken the notes and they get the turnip and it's like, oh, you tried to cram on the pop quiz. It didn't work out.
Yeah. Turns out there are some situational specifics that you're gonna get docked some points for. Sorry to say.
Grab is just too onto it.
Yeah.
CAUP has spent too long without the turnip for Grab to not just know the beats at which he wants the dash attack.
Yeah. Like that jab, I feel like he can do more there too, right?
Fought handing CAUP a bit of a bone in the 1-2 hit down smash.
I mean, CAUP's bringing it back. One good hit here, then the edge guard on Marth, and you're actually up, so we'll see. Being off stage, I don't feel terribly confident, though. I feel like Grab's been very good about just killing CAUP when
you saw as soon as CAUP put hands on the ledge, by the time that he had left it, he was already in such danger.
Yeah.
Immediately set up into an up tilt dash.
I feel like these are CAUP edge guards that would work on a worse Marth, you know?
CAUP is also, from my experience, a much better player if he plays you often. He starts to craft plans very tailored towards you.
So he'll play the player. That's how I always used to talk about slip and slide, so I kind of understand.
And sometimes the more unorthodox stuff will not just succeed against a textbook player.
And that's why you'll kind of see players like that struggle a lot at like majors and out-of-state tournaments.
And you'll see Grab as disciplined as they come.
Oh yeah. Grab plays every player the same way, I'm pretty sure. So
he plays He plays from the school of victory. Grab only wants to do things that will work. I never see the stunting in the play so much as just the consistent neutral. Like never deviates from it.
I mean, Grab's a winner. Absolutely what winners are made of. CAUP not out of it technically, but
yeah, up air maybe.
One more nair, up air depending.
We have a fair. We have neither.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it's gonna be down. We have Peach on the ledge.
I think it's gonna be down tilt into bear.
We have.
Maybe not. CAUP has a chance.
This is it. It's now or never.
And,
oh!
Grab messes up.
Was that a Marth killer facing forward? It seemed like Marth interacted with the shield and got pushed off.
I don't think there's any plan from CAUP, and then Grab just kind of recovered too low and died.
Oh.
I don't think that was a great display of gameplay, but it was exciting.
And it did keep you in the match.
Yeah, we get to go to game 3. Which really, that was not the vibe of this set at all. So, you know, gotta stay on my toes.
My heart rate.
All right, so where are we going? Mars presumably, or yeah, banning Dreamland. So
I could see an FD. Yoshi's okay. Oh, this does bode well for Grab, knowing that Robert won't even attempt to pick up the turnips quite often.
Yeah. I'd like to see what CAUP does with the lead, though. You know, like the dynamics change so much, especially as Peach when the other player's sort of forced to go into you. What were you shaking your head about there?
It's hard for CAUP to get such a big lead, knowing that he can't send Grab airborne. If you can't launch Marth, then Peach won't get the 4-hit combos or anything. Obviously, that's why we see him going for the down tilt so often, because if you had it, you get the conversion.
You just need to hit it once. Okay. Oh, finally!
I've been
wanting to see that, and CAUP's been wanting to see that edge guard for like all 3 games now. He's tried it and he's died for it. I think the timing just worked out there. You'll notice that he grabbed the ledge very late in the Mars recovery, so he was still invincible.
Feels a bit more confident knowing if you win this game, that's the top 100 win. We go. Winners top 16. Do you think you'd play up to your A game knowing you just drove from Kentucky?
No, honestly, that sounds miserable.
You're not a drive god like that?
I just you know, I'm a wellness guy. I'd like to get breakfast and go for a nice little walk before my tournaments. I don't like to drive a billion hours and then play.
It's just never the vibe. It was unfortunate. Robert got a stitch, and it didn't kill. He still died. He still died to grabs aerials first. Evens it up.
Still, yeah. I mean, it did something. Oh.
Marth launched as soon as.
That's it. All right.
Beautiful trade by CAUP to take the lead here.
Grab potentially on winner's stop. That was not the vibe. This is crazy. All right,
no data could tell you this was the vibe. The feng shui in the room has been changed. Chairs have been moved.
Oh, I think he missed a pivot F smash. All right, every little hit counts here. All right, we're juggling, keeping Peach above us. Oh, she gets one dash attack though.
You're above Peach.
Oh, Grab feels like he needs to approach now. This is where Peach really gets a lot of mileage.
The unique extra up B money on the parasol too.
Oh, you can't chase CAUP there. CAUP especially, you know, is like the king of tricks in that scenario. All right, does get knocked down. All right. Not quite spaced right. Grab at 80%. Oh, 93.
101.
Grab gonna need to work some similar magic. No jump. Okay, not the same reversal. That could be it. That's it. Wow.
And that's the GGs. Oh my. Okay.
CAUP
Let's
takes
go
down the best
CAUP.
of 3. Yeah. Let's go Georgia.
That's CAUP's first top 100 win. That's not Panko. Oh no. Also beat Cobo this year at a local.
Okay,
But
first non-Georgia.
at a big event, this is definitely the first.
Wow.